In here, I am live on Instagram and on TikTok, so if you see me looking the other way, that's why. I am back and we are doing what's coming up this month. It's a series we did last year and you all loved it, so we thought we would bring it back this year, where we talk every single month at the start of every month about new launches, new beauty launches, trends we've spotted from new beauty launches, what's coming up in the business. So I've got some business updates and also all things new. Campaigns we're working on, and this is your opportunity just to ask us any questions. If what you want to see for the rest of the month from us, might be swatches of products that you've seen everywhere and you want to take a closer look. So I have got 4 categories. I've got new makeup, new skincare, new fragrance and new hair care, just to talk you through. But if anyone's got any questions, someone's asking me if they want to join the live. Fabulous. So I'm just going to get started. Hi Zainab, I hope you're having a lovely holiday. Zainab is from our team. So where shall I start? Makeup, skincare, fragrance or hair care? Now I know which my favourite category is, probably makeup. So maybe I'll go for makeup. Hi Lauren, how are you? I will definitely go makeup then, because I know you'll appreciate that one the most. So let's go makeup. Some of these products are really exciting. I'm going to start with one of my favourites actually. So has anyone heard of before the Guerlain Paragold Primer? You may have seen this one before. This is the original, the iconic Paragold Primer. As you can see, it's a gel primer with 24 karat gold flecks suspended in it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Something I've used for many years, love it. If you want hydration from a primer and you want your skin to really glow, there is nothing better in my opinion. Absolutely love this one. And now what they've done is brought out some other colours. So they've got the original, which has got yellow gold flecks. Then they've also got now white gold, and they've also got pink gold. Really, really stunning. Maybe I should swatch these for you. I should have got prepared and had some wipes or tissues to get rid of these once I've applied them, but I didn't do that, so we're gonna just go for it. So white gold is for more cool skin tones because it's got a bit of a yellow green shift. It's really great for cancelling out redness. Let me see if I can show this to you. Can you see that? And I want to show both cameras. Might not be picking up as well as I want it to, but we will do our best. But you can really see them in there. And then also, for warm skin tones, is the pink gold, and you can see those flecks in there, but it's stunning. The packaging is gorgeous, and just how hydrating it feels on your skin is stunning. So if you're like me and have got quite a dry, dehydrated skin, you will love it. Your makeup sits so beautifully on top of it because it's so moisturized. So if you find that your foundation sometimes goes a bit patchy, I think this is an incredible primer to reach for. So they are new. You've got the original and then the 2 shades joining the group. I'd love to know if anyone's tried this primer and if you love it as much as I do. Guerlain as well, I've got 2 other makeup products. Well, a couple of that actually, but I've kind of handpicked which ones I think are my favourite. You've also got this. So this is the Guerlain Paris B. I think it's the Noir B primer. Yeah, Noir GB primer lash plumper serum. Love a long name, as do Guerlain. Something I love about this, so it's a lash primer, so you can use it before mascara. You can see that it's white. Really hydrates and conditions your lashes so they grow longer and stronger basically. But something I love about it is obviously honey infused, so it smells amazing. And not many lash primers I've tried, to be honest, have had really nice smells. Some of them can smell quite clinical, but that's something I love about this one. Every time I open it up, oh my God, I have to smell it because I just love the smell of honey. As Lauren said, I've tried the YSL primer that's like that, but I didn't know Guerlain did one in different shades too. Yes, oh my God, you have to try this Guerlain one. If you love the YSL one, it's very similar. I would say this one is a little bit more of a liquid texture. If from memory, the YSL one's a little bit more gel, whereas this one's a little bit runnier, but I personally love that because I've got quite dry skin. But yes, this, really, really lovely. So as I said, you can use it underneath your mascara. Great base. Something I also really noticed, because it's white, my mascara, when I was wearing black, was much blacker, which I really liked. I love a jet black mascara. Something else about this I really like is that you can apply it at night as kind of like an overnight mask for your lashes. So if lash care is something that's important to you, or you're focusing on, maybe you want to grow your lashes, I think this is a really lovely one. A little bit more of a bougie one, but personally, I think it's gorgeous. Another thing that I've been trying over the last couple of weeks is this. This is the Guerlain, the graphic liner. I love a cat flick. Not wearing one today. It's not something I wear every single day, but when I do, I need a liner that is black enough, not gonna smudge, because I get dry skin around my eyes. Sometimes my eyes will water. So yeah, I really, really love testing this one out. Let me just give you a bit of a demo of just how kind of jet black it is. That was a rubbish swatch, Karen. Let's do a bit of a thicker one. Really love it. It goes on quite wet, but after a few seconds it dries down and really stays put. So that's something I really look for in an eyeliner. Love as well that it's a fine tip pen, so you can literally be quite accurate with it. Obsessed with it. I remember from writing the product description on the website that it's got charcoal, and that's what gives it its really intense pigment. But yeah, smudge proof and waterproof. So if you've got watery eyes like me, you'll love it. Another one from Guerlain. I feel like I've had a bit of a Guerlain moment, haven't I? Anyone else as much of a Guerlain fan as me? This is the Kiss Kiss Bee Glow Oil. Now, I love lip oils. I'm sure there's a few people watching that probably love lip oils as well. Clarins do a great one, Dior do a great one, and now Guerlain has come out with a few. I believe I did write down how many shades there were, because I think it's always good to know that. I think there's 6 shades, I think, from memory. This is personally one of my favourite ones. This is Poppy Glow, a lovely red. I have got a lip product on, but let me put it on the back of my hand for you. Again, just smells gorgeous, like it's got this honey scent to it. Let me do a little swatch. This really gives the lips a gorgeous little tint, like not too much colour payoff. I think this would be really great, like every day, put in your handbag, and you always look kind of put together. And if you get dry lips and always want to have something to hand, this is lovely. Like I said, 6 shades. There's also one that I really like, a lavender, but it's not like a purple colour. It's just a little bit of a tint, which is really stunning. So I really like that. Let's go to Lancome next. So Lancome have got Tint Idol liquid eye blushes, and this is the first of its kind, and they're really stunning. So if you're an eyeshadow girly or guy, you will love the look of these. Let me show you. I'm going to swatch a couple of them for you. I love the ease of these. Just the fact that you could put them all over your eye, use your finger to blend them out, and you would be kind of done. They're stunning, and the shades are really gorgeous as well. So let me do a swatch. Look how just like pigmented they are, and the payoff is gorge. And I love that you could blend them out, so they could either be really intense if you wanted to create something a little bit more dramatic, or maybe even eyeliner. Get a little eyeliner pen, brush, and create something a little bit different, which I love, especially if you don't want like a harsh black liner. You could try something a little bit different with these. But I also love that you could just blend out the edge. See how I've blended out that bottom bit? I'd love to do that. I think just a little dot, good to go. Oh my God, I was just looking at it online and on the website. Yes, what shade were you most interested in? So this one is 03. I should have written down if they had specific names or not, but it's fine. We'll go with numbers. So that one's 03. Let me do 02. So this is a little bit more of a pinky tone. Oh, stunning. See that one? Yeah, I think that's the one I would go for. A little bit more of a rose gold is 02. Jose, just want to say hello to you and the team. Hello, I hope you're having a lovely Monday. And then this one is a copper, and this is 05. Let's do another swatch. I'm going to end this video with so many swatches all over me, aren't I? But it's all in the name of beauty. Oh my God, that one's lovely. Or if you've got blue eyes, I think that would be really gorgeous. And you can just see how reflective they are. See when I do that, because I've got a light above me. I'd love to know which one you think you would buy. So tell me, copper, rose gold, or the bronze? Which one are we saying? I personally think I would go, I love the I like them all actually, I can't pick. I think I'd wear the bronze one the most, let's be honest. I've got a bit more of a bronze eye today. Ooh, copper. I think that would look gorgeous on you. But really, really nice from Lancome. And then last but not least in makeup, this. So this is the Urban Decay Moon Dust palette. If you love a shimmer eyeshadow, you need this palette. It's really gorgeous. Trying to show you in the best light without you getting my reflection. Can you see? It is really beautiful, and it's got 4 glittering shimmery shades. But I want to direct you to this one. So this is Space Cowboy. Now, this is one of the eyeshadows from Urban Decay that's always selling out. So the fact that you can get it in a palette with some really gorgeous shades alongside is really lovely. I will swatch Space Cowboy. You can see just how pigmented they are. And then where should I put this one? I'll put it here. Look how gorgeous. Wow. Can you see? Just this one on the end here. A really beautiful. I would say it's, do you know what? It's got a little bit of an orange shift to it in my opinion. But is it just me I'm holding out? But it's really, really stunning. I think from the entire palette, I also really like Cosmic Space Dust, which you can see there. It's got a little bit more of like a brown shift. And I'm gonna put it here. Oh wow, I love that. I didn't even do that on camera, sorry guys. I was being too selfish to myself. And then let me do it on this TikTok one. How gorgeous is that? So that one's a bit more of a bronze, but it's got a very cool undertone, which I think is a little bit different to a lot of kind of bronze eyeshadows that I see. So that one's really lovely. And now I've got it all over my hands and I need to move on to other ones, which is just not ideal, but the show must go on, as they say. Yeah, I think a lot of people are liking the rose gold. I agree. I just want to see what everyone's saying. Yeah, so I think for me, the real standout is probably the Lancome. I think it's a new product. It's something we haven't really seen before. Great pigmentation. I like that it's versatile. And we're seeing a lot of upgrades across a lot of iconic products at the moment. So it's really nice to see that from Guerlain. And I think as well, bringing new shades so it's more inclusive and there's more choice. And like I said, I believe up on the website now is a blog post I've done all about that primer, and you can also understand a little bit more about what each shade does and who it's best for. So if you're interested in it, have a little look. Maybe I can post that onto our stories a little bit later today if you are interested. But yeah, really good mix of makeup. I think Guerlain is smashing it. There is an eyeshadow palette from Guerlain as well, which is worth having a look at. But I could have brought a lot of things in today and we would have been here all day. Will you be getting the leopard bronzer back? Ooh, it's a really good question. Off the top of my mind, I think it was limited edition, but let me look into that for you. As soon as I get off this, I will ask our customer service team and I will drop you a DM just to tell you. Either way, I'd love to say yes, but I do think it was a limited edition, but it's absolutely stunning, isn't it? But I will get back to you and let you know. Let's move on to skincare. We've got some incredible skincare launches. A trend we've actually spotted, which it doesn't come as a surprise because it is winter, is that a lot of the skincare launching at the moment is targeted towards hydration. Hyaluronic acid is a huge ingredient in all of the launches we've seen, and also barrier repair. And I think, you know, with it being winter, going in and out of from cold to warm temperatures, our barrier is a bit compromised. So first one I want to talk to you about is this. This is the Bioderma Hydrobio Hylu Plus Serum. This is a really stunning hydrating serum for dehydrated skin. It's got a duo of hyaluronic acid in there. Really great if you have dehydrated skin, so maybe your skin is feeling a bit, I was going to say itchy and tight then. Itchy and tight, and you just feel like it's lacking moisture, which is how I felt over the last couple of weeks. And I love the texture of this. So I kind of want to do it so everyone can see. You can see it's like a gel. It's thicker than water, but not as thick as a gel, which I like to call, which some people laugh, but a chubby water. But I think it's a really good way to describe just what it feels like and the texture. Like I said, if you are feeling like your skin is really tight, just needs some hydration, or maybe as well you're seeing first signs of aging, fine lines and wrinkles like around your eyes, I know I am, this is a great thing to add into your routine. So I'm really loving that one. I just want to see if there was anything else that I wanted to put in. Oh, actually, something good to know about this is, Lauren, you're laughing at my chubby water. I know everyone does, but that's honestly how I think of it. But I bet you know exactly now what the texture is like. Yes, so it will boost your skin's hydration by 60% in 30 minutes, which I think if I had a mic, I would drop it. So yes, if you've got dehydrated skin, or you just want something new for the winter cold months, but even in the summer, I think this would be a great thing to have, just to make sure your skin, you know, doesn't get dried out. So love that. Staying on, I guess, hydrating serums, you can see where this trend starts to emerge, is Clarins has just upgraded their iconic Clarins Hydro Escentual Biphase Serum. Really love this one. And now this has got more of a liquid texture as opposed to the chubby water. Really, really gorgeous. Again, it's probably gonna go everywhere. Oh no, you can see how it's just a bit runnier. But again, a really, really lovely hydrating serum. Clarins has gone through the entire Hydro Escentual range and upgraded some of the iconic products, including this one, adding in some new formula, and I guess notably updating the packaging. Really love this. I think it's really chic. I love the gradient towards the bottom. Really lovely. But I guess something that is the new part, the Clarins Hydro Escentual Cream Mask. So a lot of the other products have been upgraded, but this is brand new. So this is a leave-on mask, but after 10 minutes, if there's still some left on your skin, you just take a cotton pad and remove any of the residue. Really hydrating, really, well, as the name describes, isn't it? Cream mask. It is a cream. I just want to put a bit on the back of my hand just to show you. You can see it there. I think this is the type of face mask that everyone could have. It's for all skin types, but it'll be best for those with the skin concern of dehydration. So like I said, your skin's feeling a little bit tight. You can tell you've got fine lines and wrinkles starting to show, maybe because your skin is dehydrated. Your skin's just thirsty. That's why you would want this face mask. And I think it's something that a lot of us suffer from, dehydration. It's not always apparent, it's not always around. So I think this would be a really good face mask just to have in your beauty stash for you to reach for when your skin just needs a bit of a boost. And I definitely have been feeling the effects of central heating, you know, things in our environment that might also cause our skin to become dehydrated, like pollution, maybe you're spending a lot of time in the city, things like that. Then, where should we go next? Speaking of icons, how many of you, I wonder, have heard of Kiehl's Ultra Facial? Again, another iconic moisturiser. something I've really enjoyed using in the past. It's quite a rich moisturising cream that has been tested and in extreme conditions really to make sure that it keeps your skin optimally hydrated. Now this is a balm format of that iconic moisturiser. I just want to show you. And it comes in this solid format. Now, when I first saw this, as someone who's got quite dry skin, I was like, oh, I don't know if that's going to give me that quench of moisture that I really crave, because there's nothing I love more than, you know, you get your moisturiser in your hand, and if you've got really dry, in my case, like eczema prone skin, I just want to feel quenched. I wasn't sure about this, but it actually is lovely, especially if your skin is quite itchy, which can happen whether you've got eczema like me or whether your skin's so dehydrated that it just feels a bit tight and itchy. This is great as well. Now, this isn't cute or nice, but it's something that I suffer with. If you've got quite flaky skin, this is great to have in your handbag just to moisturize that area until, you know, you can get home, take off your makeup. It's something that I suffer with a lot underneath my chin. Stops you itching as well. I always find like a moisturizing balm will stop you itching that area because you can soothe it and leave it. If you are going on a winter sun holiday, maybe you're going skiing, trying to think where else people would go, snowboarding, this is a great way to keep your skin hydrated, whether it's, you know, putting on your nose or on your ears. Now, it doesn't have SPF, so it's just something to keep your skin hydrated, but I really have enjoyed using it. It's got squalene and ceramides in there, which will keep your skin feeling really, really fresh and hydrated. But really like that one. Was surprised by it. Didn't think I was going to like it that much, but have really enjoyed using it. So that's another one. Something else worth noting, if you are a city dweller or you're just conscious about pollution in your environment and you've got sensitive skin that is aggravated easily, this is a really great face wash to look out for. So this is a pure ethymal fresh cleansing gel, sensitive skin and eyes, removes all types of makeup, but is really easy on the skin. One of its kind of key focuses is protecting the skin barrier, which obviously if you've got sensitive skin is really important for everyone. But yeah, I really enjoyed using this. I found it really comfortable, wasn't itchy, but removed makeup really well. Now, I did go in first with a micellar water just to remove any stubborn makeup, and then this was kind of like my double cleanse. I always like to just make sure that mascara, anything that's a bit more long wearing, is off first, so I'm not constantly going over the same area more than a couple of times, you know. So yeah, really, really enjoyed this. And if you've got sensitive skin and need a new face wash, this is always a great one and an affordable option as well. I feel like I'm going through these very quickly, so if you want a closer look at anything, give me a shout. Now I'm going to go to perfume next. I know everyone's always very excited about new fragrances, so let's dive right in. Let's go with one of the ones that surprised me the most. So this is Coach Love, a really gorgeous red bottle. Let me show it to both the cameras. And obviously with a name like Love, this is a perfect option for Valentine's Day. Now, I haven't owned Coach fragrances in the past, so I wasn't, you know, when I saw this fragrance had launched, I wasn't instantly going to gravitate towards it. But when I saw that it had a strawberry note, I was really intrigued. I again should have brought some things over, but I didn't. So we're gonna just go with Spritzing in the Air. It's really pretty. Now, if you love fruity fragrances, I think you'll instantly love this anyway. But I haven't really smelled that many fragrances with that strawberry berry quality. And I really, really like it. I'm not really someone who's into fruity fragrances. I think some do it really well. Others can sometimes feel a little bit, I'm gonna say immature then, but you know what I mean, like a little bit younger. I think this is really soft and I really like it. I think it's really beautiful. It's gonna be great as we move more into a little bit of warmer temperature, because It sits quite close to the skin, and I think it's going to be perfect for spring. So really like that. If you like fruity fragrances and you want something a little bit more, I don't know how to explain it. I think it's quite romantic, but I really love it. I actually really, really like it. Staying on the berry theme, which is something we have spotted in fragrances launching over the next quarter. A lot of berries, whether that is strawberries, cherries, which I know aren't technically berries, but in my opinion, they come under the same umbrella. Black currants, definitely something we're seeing as a trend. So, YSL, Black Opium, and this is called Over Red. Again, I think a perfect option for Valentine's Day, if especially you know someone who likes Black Opium. Kind of a no-brainer, isn't it? What they've done for this version is added cherry, and it reminds me of cherry bakewells, which is one of my favourite. Is it a cake or is it a tart? It's stunning. It smells like cherry bakewells, but also smells like cherryade. So really gorgeous. This isn't a perfume that I personally would wear every single day, but I just think it's something a bit different that I would love to like interject into my routine every now and again. It's 100% going to be a fragrance that people will say, what are you wearing? And it's not too fruity and it's not too sweet, but it's really stunning. I think if you love Black Opium or cherries, then is one worth smelling. Again, carrying on that kind of currant berry theme, something that's coming soon, I think launching towards the end of the month, is Hugo Boss, the scent for her Magnetic, and there's also a male counterpart. This, as soon as I smelt it, I smelt like black currant. I'm gonna spray some. I've sprayed some everywhere now that I need to find somewhere new that I haven't sprayed, so I'm gonna go here. Yeah, this is delicious. I instantly get black currants, a little bit of vanilla perhaps, but it's very sweet and fruity. But I think it's got a bit more of a creamy edge that the others don't, which I think makes it more of maybe like an evening scent. I don't have the notes in front of me, but I would imagine there's more musk in this one that gives it a little bit more of that creaminess. Really, really stunning. Let me see if I've popped down here. As well, one that's a little bit different now. Let's change gear to this. This is Valentino. It's got a very long name. Valentino Donna, Born in Roma, Green Extravaganza. Stunning, stunning fragrance. I know that it's got tea, and I know that it's quite fresh, but I haven't sprayed it in a little while, so let's give this a spray. I might actually go and spray this one on myself. Yeah, it's very fresh, but also it's like a white floral. I think it's got jasmine in there and vanilla as well, which gives it a little bit of a sweetness, but something a little bit different to some of the other launches that we're seeing. So if you're a fan of Donna or fresh tea fragrances, I think this would be a really, really nice one for spring. And I absolutely love the Valentino bottles. And there is the male counterpart of this as well, which is called Umo. One of my favorites launching this month, I think it is on the website right now, is this. Narciso Rodriguez is one of my favorite fragrance brands. I own far too many, and I'm not sorry at all. I've got potentially about 8. Really love them because you can mix them, layer them, and they're just stunning creations. Now, this is Musk Nude, and this is a skin scent. I think the definition of a skin scent, if you were to smell this, it's really feminine, but a bit sexy, and it's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I did a video, which I think is coming this week, where I talk more in depth about this, and I described it as, if anyone knows Sophia Richie Grange, who doesn't at the moment, it's the type of fragrance I would imagine her to wear. It's really classy. It's not an OTT perfume at all, but it's just timeless and feminine and just gorgeous in my opinion. So yes, then a fragrance that is launched today is this. This is Tom Ford Oud Mineral, and this is a warm oud with fresh pink peppercorn. So it mixes the warmth of oud with freshness, and it is really, really lovely. Now, it is quite a strong fragrance, and it's a fragrance that makes a statement, but if you like the sound of that and you also want to make a statement, then definitely something worth checking out. And I love Tom Ford bottles. I love this bronze hue to this, really stunning. And then last but not least on fragrances, well, there are a lot more launches. We would be here all day, so I've just handpicked some of my favourites. If you ever want to just scroll what's new on our website, when you go to the website and you scroll down, you will see our what's new section. You can click into it and then you can browse everything that's new, as much as you need. So for this one, this is Moncler Sunrise Pour Homme EDP. And this is woody aromatic with fresh pink peppercorn. So there are some similarities here, which you can see is a little bit of a trend as well. I absolutely love the bottle. I think it's just pure luxury. It feels so heavy. If you were to get this as a gift, which I think would be a really nice option for Valentine's Day, you would be blown away because it's just incredible. I'm going to give this one a spritz because I haven't actually smelt this one yet, so this is going to be a live reaction. I don't want to spray it somewhere that I've already sprayed on. Oh my god, wow. It almost has got quite like a sweetness to it, which I really like, because I expected that one to be quite intense, like oud mineral, but it's not. I would say this is far more, you know, of an oud fragrance. Well, this one's got oud in it, so it would be, but you know what I mean? I thought this was going to be a little bit more intense. So yeah, so I really, really like that one. Now let's move on to hair care, shall we? And I should actually note that this is the female version and there is the male version as well. Really sweet, really beautiful. I might actually spray this one on my skin. Really, really gorgeous. It's like a solar fragrance, but it's not over the top solar. Really elegant. Really beautiful. I would 100% wear that. I think of all of the ones actually that I've sprayed, I think this is probably my new favourite. This I love, but maybe as more of a something new to try, I love this. So like a solar, a little bit sweet, but just divine. Let's talk hair care. Let me see if there's any questions that I need to answer. Fabulous. So hair, I guess the standout that we've seen for hair care is scalp. Scalp care is huge at the moment. We're seeing a lot of products launching that are all about the scalp. And that is starting with the Schwarzkopf scalp serums. And they've got matching shampoos as well. So the one I want to talk about first is root activating. So if your hair is thinning, this is the range for you from Schwarzkopf. So this is Schwarzkopf Professional, and this is the root activating serum for the scalp and the shampoo. Now this is going to help to stimulate your scalp and increase growth, which then in turn increases hair volume. Something I love about this range, a lot of scalp serums I've used in the past have had a spray or a pipette. This has actually got a pointed tip, which I think is much more user-friendly because you can really trace the hair parting. The word failed me then. And you can keep moving it and tracing it so you don't miss any sections, which I find sometimes if you've got a spray and you're spritzing, it's like, how much coverage has that spray had? And let's be honest, if you're looking to target something like hair loss and hair thinning, you want to make sure you're getting coverage everywhere, right? So that is for thinning hair. Then we've also got anti-dandruff, which speaks for itself, doesn't it? If it's something, you know, everyone suffered with at some point or another, but now they have got a serum and a shampoo that will help you to target that. And then also, if you've got quite a dry, itchy, inflamed scalp, a sensitive scalp, there is also a serum and a shampoo that will help you to target that as well. I do, because I get eczema, get quite an irritated scalp, so it was quite nice to have something like this just to apply. especially if you find that hair products can irritate you and just leave you feeling a bit itchy. This felt really refreshing and soothing when I was applying it. So really, really enjoyed that. Wow, I have done a whistle-stop tour through all of those new launches. So if there's anything that you wanted to see in more detail, hear about any more, or hear or see from us for the rest of the week, we can definitely show you more. Now, I think I will talk to you a little bit about, let me see if there was any trends that I didn't actually talk to you about while we were, no, I think I did. Main ones for hair care was scalp health, then for fragrance, berries, whether it's strawberry, blackcurrant, cherries, that's something that we're really seeing, and then hydration in skincare, which in this time of year makes complete sense, doesn't it? And also barrier, protecting the skin's barrier, which again, in the winter months, it can be compromised. So that's something we're really seeing as well. Now I want to chat to you about some essential news. So things you can expect from us and see from us over the next month, but also just updates from us. So you might have seen that we are recruiting. We did an Instagram reel talking all about it. So our campaigns team, which is the team that I'm on, are looking for a beauty campaign consultant. So if you are someone who loves beauty, you are comfortable in front of the camera, and you're a confident copywriter, and you live within commuting distance of Cardiff, then we'd love to hear from you. You can find the job advert in our bio on Instagram. So if you're watching on TikTok, you'll either need to go over to our Instagram to grab that link from the bio, or on our website and in the job section. All the details about what the role entails, but really it'll be writing about beauty products and creating video content about beauty products. So if that sounds like something that would be right up your street, we'd love to hear from you. But at the moment, it is something that you'd need to be in Cardiff for. So that's something really exciting. I guess on the opposite side of that, something that's a bit sad, but we are really excited for everyone, is we've got a couple of people leaving. So Michael from our team, from our operations admin team, has left, unfortunately. Kiwi, our social lead, campaigns and social lead, will be leaving in a couple of weeks, which we're really sad about. You would have seen her face a lot across all of our social channels. So if a video pops up and it's Kiwi, maybe pop a nice little comment, like wishing her all the best for her upcoming role. We're really sad to see her go, but she's going on to a really great next experience for her in her career. So that's really exciting. We said goodbye to Carol a couple of weeks ago now. He's moving on to another exciting opportunity. I'm just making sure that I don't miss anyone. Justin has left our merchandising team, again going on to more exciting things for him. And yes, we've had new team members as well. I wish I lived closer. I know, Lauren, I wish you did too, because I know that you would smash this. But if anything ever changes and we can have anyone externally, we will let everyone know. At the moment, we're filming. We just need to be in our studio. So 2 new team members have joined. Michelle has joined the operations admin team as Michael's replacement. And then Stephen has joined our operations team downstairs. So a lot of new people, but changes nonetheless. And obviously, more people to come, because we are recruiting, and hopefully, we'll be able to introduce you to them very, very soon. What else is going on this month? So we are actually doing something really exciting. Cardiff Life, which is a local magazine to us here in Cardiff in Wales, are doing an International Women's Day event, and we're proudly sponsoring that. So if you are going to that, you will see some products from us in those bags. So that's really exciting. We have got a Valentine's Day campaign running at the moment, which the team has worked really hard on, recommending some of the best products and creating some really amazing content around that. So if you are on the website and you see the Valentine's Day banners coming through, click on them and just have a little look, see if there's anything that you like for you or for someone you love. For the rest of the month now, we will be, for the rest of the week, I should say, focusing on all things new. We have created a lot of content on some of these products as a part of our newness campaign. So Bioderma specifically, I have done a full campaign around this. You'll see this, I think, on the homepage. So if you click in, you'll see the blog post. I've also done a video where I talk more in depth about it, who it's best for, why it's going to work for you. The same for the Clarins Leave-On Mask and the Clarins Hydro Escentual range. Now, if you were a big fan of that range and you're thinking, it's changed, what's changed? I've done a full blog post that goes into who the range is for, what's different, what's new, just so you can get a better understanding. I know sometimes how scary it can be when your favourite products ranges change. So we kind of want to just give that insight so you don't feel worried, I think, you know, when you make that purchase for the first time and know the formula is different. So just want you to have all the details so you can buy with confidence. Also, the Schwarzkopf root activating, I've done a dedicated blog post on these. Again, just sharing more information and a video, just in case you'd rather not read and you'd rather watch or listen to it, so you can do that. All week as well, we're going to be highlighting some of the textures. So look out for, starting tomorrow, a Texture Tuesday on the makeup. Those Lancoms I know everyone was raving about are going to be in there, so you might want to see that, including the Guerlains. I love a Texture Tuesday. Love to see the textures up close and personal. So if there's anything you'd like to see closer, let us know, because we can do that. More than happy as well, if there is a product that you just want to see closer up, always DM us and we'll literally do a video in the office and send it to you so you can get a closer look. Now, our product pages, we try to make sure that there's enough images there. We also have video content on there, but sometimes you just want something specific and help with the shade, and that's what we're here for. So yeah, I think that's everything. I think I've covered all of the new launches. Thank you to everyone who watched and stayed with me the entire time. If you have just joined and you would like to see the start, the middle, but you missed it, I will be sharing this to our grid, so you will see it on Instagram. Unfortunately, TikTok doesn't allow us to save it, but we will do our best to maybe try and post it thereafter if we can. If we can't, head over to Instagram and we will be saving that over there. I'm heading to check out the YSL on the website now. Ooh, the cherry. Honestly, I think you'll love it. It's really gorgeous. And I was really surprised because it is a little bit different to Black Opium as you know it. But I just love that cherry aid quality that it's got to it. So yes, I'm torn, to be honest. I didn't think I'd like this one as much. Again, just to reiterate, this one was the Moncler Sunrise. That's why I was confused. I was reading the notes for Pohom. This is not the one that's a woody aromatic, because I've written down for the men's. So that's why I was so surprised when it smelled so kind of solar, but stunning. Really, really love this one. If you love a solar, I don't know why I all of a sudden can't speak, solar perfume, you will like this. So yes, right, I am going to leave it before I babble on. As always, if there's anything else you need, drop us a DM and I will speak to you in March now for this series. The start of every month we will come back, talk again all about new launches, so keep your eyes out for that. Thanks guys, bye.